네, 민망이다.
The second day of BTS's concert in Brussels was thrown into a frenzy after J-Hope reflexively almost kissed Jimin on stage. This unexpected incident occurred right after the two finished the intensive choreography for the song Run BTS. Driven by a surge of adrenaline, J-Hope spontaneously pulled Jimin's shoulders, bringing their faces incredibly close together. The action, which nearly resulted in a spontaneous kiss, instantly triggered hysterical screams from tens of thousands of ARMYs in the stadium. Realizing his action was caught on camera, J-Hope immediately pulled back and laughed sheepishly out of embarrassment. Meanwhile, Jimin could only freeze in place, smiling shyly with flushed cheeks. This rare moment instantly sent the entire stadium into an uproar and became the most iconic interaction of the tour. Hi ARMY and all loyal viewers. Are you ready for the latest update everyone is talking about? Let's get started right away. Welcome to the Jimin Day channel. Brussels, the second day of BTS's concert in Brussels successfully left behind an iconic moment that ARMYs will likely never forget for the rest of their lives. It was not just because of the stunning stage performance, but rather due to an unexpected interaction between two of its members, J-Hope and Jimin, which managed to send the entire stadium into hysterics. The incident took place right after BTS finished performing one of their fast-paced, high-energy hit songs. Amidst the roaring applause from the audience packing the stadium and their still heavy panting, J-Hope and Jimin were seen standing close to each other on the main stage area to celebrate the success of their extraordinary performance that night. However, the overflowing emotions and the immense stage euphoria seemed to have completely swept J-Hope up in the concert's magical atmosphere. Before tens of thousands of pairs of eyes watching them, the artist whose real name is Young Hoseok naturally pulled Jimin's shoulders to give him a tight, celebratory hug. Their reflex closeness unexpectedly took a turn that absolutely no one anticipated, including Jimin himself. Because their faces ended up too close due to that spontaneous pull, J-Hope reflexively almost landed a warm kiss on the main vocalist's cheek or forehead as an expression of his overflowing affection. Realizing how close he was and quickly remembering a second later that they were standing on a grand stage, captured by cameras, J-Hope immediately pulled away with a swift motion. That crucial split second was instantly met with mass hysterical screams from every corner of the stadium, as if fans could not believe what they had just witnessed. Realizing his reflexive action, J-Hope immediately laughed sheepishly while walking backward away from Jimin to hide his mounting embarrassment. He even briefly covered his face with his microphone while shaking his head, trying to compose himself during the brief interlude between songs. Meanwhile, Jimin, who was momentarily shocked and froze for a few seconds, could only smile shyly where he stood. Jimin's signature blush-filled smile with reddened cheeks served as the ultimate fuel that sent the stadium into an even wilder frenzy. Seeing Jimin's adorable response, the other BTS members on different parts of the stage glanced over with teasing looks that further heated up the atmosphere. This warm yet hilariously awkward interaction completely diverted the stadium audience's focus for a few minutes from the main concert agenda. This unexpected incident proved just how free and genuine the emotional bond shared among the members of this global phenomenon group is when they are on their grand stage. A closeness nurtured over many years allows such spontaneous actions to emerge naturally, without any pretense in front of their loyal fans. For the tens of thousands of ARMYs packing the stadium in Brussels that night, this brief moment became an invaluable and priceless gift. They were not only treated to synchronized choreography and captivating vocals, but were also shown a human side and a genuine intimacy that was incredibly heartwarming. The roaring cheers triggered by J-Hope and Jimin's actions continued to echo and envelop the stadium even as BTS prepared to perform the next song on their set list. This second concert day in Brussels successfully made history as one of the shows that left behind the most emotional and adorable moments throughout their tour. This unique and thrilling incident took place right after BTS completed their spectacular performance of Run BTS, a high-tempo track famous for having their most intensive and energy-draining choreography. Under the dramatic stage lights, the 7 members had just finished their synchronized and powerful dance movements. The effects of extreme physical fatigue mixed with the lingering high adrenaline on stage were believed to be the primary trigger for why J-Hope momentarily lost control over his reflexive actions. As the backing music faded out, leaving only the sound of heavy panting through the microphones. The atmosphere on the main Brussels stage that night was actually still enveloped in a strong aura of triumph and celebration. J-Hope, who was standing closest to Jimin at the time, seemingly wanted to channel his pride and overflowing energy after successfully conquering a song as difficult as Run BTS. In that crucial transitional moment, he spontaneously embraced Jimin, briefly forgetting the official concert script for an honest interaction between members. The song's fast-paced rhythm was indeed intentionally designed to fire up the audience, but no one expected it would also trigger such intense physical closeness among the members. The choice of Run BTS right before this interaction session seemed to serve as the perfect backdrop for this brief, sensational drama. The emotional bond they usually showcase through solid teamwork while dancing to a heavy track suddenly manifested into a spontaneous expression of affection that almost crossed the boundaries of regular skinship. When J-Hope finally snapped out of his reflex and pulled away with a flushed face, the remaining grandeur of the high-tempo song seemed instantly replaced by a flurry of awkward laughter. Ultimately, the exhausting track not only successfully showcased BTS's legendary performance skills but also stood as a silent witness to the birth of one of the most unforgettable moments in the history of their Brussels tour. For fans, the combination of a powerful song and an accidental sweet moment created a brilliant performance contrast that was simply too precious to miss. For longtime fans who have followed their career from the ground up, the physical closeness or skinship between J-Hope and Jimin is not actually surprising. Along with the youngest member, Jungkook, the two are main pillars of BTS's dance line, more affectionately known among fans as their 3J line. As the three best dancers in the group, they have spent over a decade together in cramped practice rooms, shedding the same sweat to perfect every inch of the difficult choreography that has now gone global. The emotional bond built among the 3J line members is certainly far deeper than just being professional colleagues in the music industry. Specifically for J-Hope and Jimin, their relationship often looks like biological brothers who look out for one another, where J-Hope acts as a strict yet loving dance mentor, while Jimin is always the supportive younger brother. The absolute trust nurtured over years of facing the harsh entertainment industry makes them completely comfortable expressing their affection without any awkwardness. Still, J-Hope's reflexive action that almost resulted in a sweet kiss on an open stage that night marked a very rare historical moment. While their physical closeness is usually shown through warm hugs, shoulders wrapped during singing, or playful banter, this Brussels moment was on a completely different level. The spontaneity triggered by a momentary rush of emotion broke the boundaries of their usual stage interactions, making it an unprecedented phenomenon throughout their concert tour. Flashbacks of their past together seem to replay in the minds of fans as they witnessed this magical stadium interaction. This near-kiss moment served as living proof that even though BTS has transformed into global megastars dominating the world's grandest stages, the authenticity of their relationship and the genuine love among the members has not changed a bit since their debut days. In the end, this adorable little incident only highlights why the deep bond shared by BTS's main dancer subunit always manages to touch the hearts of anyone who sees it. Leave your positive comments here. The best comment will be pinned as a way to honor their love. Thank you to everyone who continues to support this channel. May God reward all of your kindness. This video reflects my personal opinion and interpretation. It is made for entertainment purposes only and does not represent confirmed facts.